Hey guys, Sam here from Speedline Technology. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the iPhone 5S, so let's get straight into the video. The phone can be purchased in white and silver, space grey and also gold. It is available in 16GB, 32GB and 64GB. Vodafone sent me the white and silver 16GB version for review. The device is made from a nice brushed aluminium material and a thin glass. The buttons are also made from aluminium, as you can see. The Retina display is beautiful. If you look very closely, you won't be able to find a single pixel. The phone has a height of 123.8mm, which is 4.87 inches, and the width is 58.6mm, which is 2.31 inches. Also, the depth is 7.6mm, which is 0.30 inches. One of the newest additions is the fingerprint scanner. It doesn't tend to work that often for me, but I have heard from other people that it works about 90% of the time. Personally, I think the battery life is great. It could actually last me longer than a day, unlike my Nexus 5. The built-in speaker provides amazing sound quality, much better than any other phone that I have ever had the chance to test.
So right here in front of me, you can see that I have the wrap.
These days, people tend to use their smartphones to take everyday pictures instead of using compact cameras. That's why the iPhone is a great choice for camera quality. It has an 8-megapixel iSight camera, which is the rear-facing camera, and a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera. It also has some great built-in effects, as you can see. Another feature of the iPhone 5S, which has been brought along the generations of the iPhone, is FaceTime. And FaceTime is an Apple exclusive service which allows you to basically video call your family and friends for free using the internet. The GPS system built into the iPhone 5S is very accurate. The iPhone has an app called Compass, which allows you to find out which direction you're pointing in, and it also gives you the coordinates of your location. This works great with the very accurate GPS. Also, this GPS system allows you to get a very accurate signal when you're using the satellite navigation system built into iMaps. Now moving on, let's have a look at some of the apps which come pre-installed on the iPhone. So firstly, let's talk about Siri. Siri isn't exactly an app, it's a feature, a very good feature which is built into the iPhone. Siri is basically your personal assistant, and it's a man in the UK and a woman in the US. But I believe one day they may change this so you get the choice. Siri can do a lot of things like check what movies are nearby, check the weather tomorrow, set alarms, or you can just have a general conversation with Siri. Here are some examples on screen right now. Smartphone games have the power to keep you entertained when you're bored at home or in a long car or train journey, for example. Games perform very well on the iPhone, and it has a game center which allows you to compare your scores with your friends or family. The weather app for iPhone is powered by Yahoo and allows you to view weather for multiple different locations for the next 5 days. The Reminders app allows you to set reminders, hence the name, but you can categorize these reminders into different color-coded lists for organization. You can also set an alarm for each reminder, and you can set them to repeat every day or week or year. The Calculator app is self-explanatory, but if you turn it to landscape orientation, you will find a scientific calculator, which can come in handy in some situations. They are just some apps, but there are loads in the App Store that are free, and there's also some that you have to pay for. But looking at the Android apps and iOS apps, most of them are basically the same. Considering the fact that I'm used to bigger phones, typing on the iPhone, which has a pretty small keyboard, is actually very, very easy. So moving on to some technical specifications, the iPhone 5S has an A7 chip with a 64-bit architecture. It also has an M7 Motion coprocessor, 802.11n 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi technology, and Bluetooth 4.0 wireless technology. Video recording with the iSight camera is 1080p HD and 720p with the FaceTime camera. Also, the device weighs 112 grams, which is 3.95 ounces. And finally, the device uses the Lightning connector, which is the new connector that can be plugged in anyway, basically. So overall, in my opinion, the iPhone 5S is very elegant and it stands out very well in a crowd of other phones. The iPhone has a lot of great features, but one of my favorites is the ease of putting your phone on silent at night. All you need to do is simply flick the switch on the side. You don't actually need to pick up the phone and go through a menu to find the silent button. One disadvantage though is that the phone is very popular and people tend to keep the ringtones at default with the iPhones, meaning that if you're in a public place or you're with family who also have iPhones, you don't actually know whose went off when it rings or makes a text notification because everybody has the same tone. Anyway, that's it for my review on the iPhone 5S. I'd just like to say thanks to Vodafone for sending out this product for review. If you'd like to buy the iPhone 5S, there will be links down in the description below. Or if you would like to read a little more about the device, there will be a link to the Apple page below also. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.